Betty Von Hetty. Get in my Betty.
Ugh.
What you got in that there glass, Jacob?
Some
The devil's potion. That's what you got.
some whiskey and coke.
The devil's potion. Is
Some
it
Maker's
Jack?
Mark to be exact.
Maker's Mark. He's getting a little fancy, old timey on us.
I'll bring
Old
my water
timey.
Oh, that's
I don't
unfortunate.
see it. I mean, we can always pose.
Polls in the action. We good?
We litty.
We good. We live,
no
baby.
pause at all.
We don't have to. No shit. Hello.
Bow.
170.
Yeah. Sorry for last week.
We just keep them going.
I think we were saying 168 when it was really 169, and this is really 170. So
What a great episode.
169.
Yeah, for Boss Up.
Yeah, that was. It was really
169.
good. But yeah, that was fun though. We gotta have him on more. He's a knowledgeable guy.
Yeah, if
We'll
you
dive
haven't
deeper
listened to the episode,
into-
you should definitely check it out. Gives you some more insight on, stocks, investing in general,
yeah,
kind of like worldviews. Because
political stuff, opinions, controversies, all that good shit.
controversies. We're not very controversial.
I don't think so.
I think we
Some people might think so though.
feel like
But
we're pretty knowledgeable, but pretty understanding guys.
No doubt. No doubt, but I guess it depends who you ask.
That is true.
At least I'm not doing the other laugh.
That's true.
I don't think I've ever done that on
The podcast, you should.
why
You
not?
shouldn't.
Why not? I won't do it now.
Just because it's...
But one of these days, I'm just gonna catch you off guard,
All right.
and you're not even gonna see it coming.
I wouldn't.
Like,
I'm
damn
going to look at you.
you.
I'm just stop. Be like,
Damn you!
honestly.
It's gonna be while somebody's making a really good point too, and just fucking.
I didn't know
That'd
where.
be fucked up.
That'd be hilarious for the guest. Just start doing it.
That was baby.
Had a mini version.
Oh shit! All
but,
right, so what we got?
Let's get into this
it.
today. We're first starting with just the real world perspective. How you feeling about life and currently and within the past couple years?
Well, I mean, currently, I guess I would be a little bit more optimistic than I was in a few months
The
ago.
last few months?
Yeah, a few months ago. Not that I wasn't optimistic, but I was just in the trenches then. So it's like you don't really there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but like you're just
Yeah, you can't
trying
see
to
it
take one
sometimes.
step, take it a day at a time. So you try
Yep.
not to look too far ahead. But now I'm at a point where, the light is there. I'm there knocking on the door. Just gotta fucking
Gotta burst in sometimes.
gotta fucking
Gotta find a way in.
let things take their course a little bit. But there is I'm out of those trenches now.
Well, that's good.
Still in the trenches, but not fully in the trenches.
Yeah. It's dark times. It's dark days in them
It
trenches.
was. But that's character building time. That's time to reflect and
Really buckle down.
buckle down. See what you're really made of. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Stick
all that
to your
good
goals. Stick to prior plans.
shit. And that's pretty much what that was.
Gung-ho.
I fucking had to. End goals are still the same. Just had to pivot my plan a little bit. Life
And that's
does
all
what
right.
it does.
That's all right. If things went according to plan, that scared the shit out of me too, Bear.
What was it?
It was the clapper.
Oh shit! I thought it came from this side.
Nah,
That's why I was like, holy! I thought it was the interface or something.
nah. Sorry, everybody. Life
I
though.
was scared.
What I was saying. Bear was scared. I might have jumped. We'll have to watch the instant replay. But life throws obstacles at you, and it's your job to overcome them. I mean, if life was going according to plan and everything worked out first try, and you never had any turmoil, you never have those moments to build on and see what you're truly made of. If everything's just coming easy to you, you're not going to have that. I feel like you won't have that sense of appreciation when you finally do get to where you want to be.
That, and also when something bad does finally happen, that might be the thing that
That might be
breaks
the
you, because it's the first thing
correct.
bad thing that's ever happened.
Yeah,
and just
you have
don't know how
bad
to act.
moments and bad events and just bad shit happening to you. I mean, it makes you stronger. It builds you up, fucking cuts you down. But it's
Sure does.
through it cutting you down, it's basically showing you there's still time. There's still other options. Keep going. don't give up now. You're halfway
Rise from
there.
the ashes like a phoenix.
There you go.
Boom. But yeah, I mean, it definitely does make the sweeter moments a little bit more sweet when
Exactly.
you've gone through troubling times.
If it's all, like we were saying, if it's all just easy or handed to you,
Where's the
what's
fun in that?
the sense of satisfaction in that?
That's not even life then.
It's not.
That's just nothing.
Slightly lucky though. But no, I'm just kidding.
No, but I feel like even lucky people are like they get put in like shitty situations and just luck out. Like shitty shit still happens to them. They just fucking get the fucking.
I feel like I'm a pretty lucky person.
Yeah, you are pretty lucky, but I know a few people like that. Which
I know who you're talking about in particular.
Holy shit! Like how? Like how do you just happen to get away, or that shit just always bounces your way? Like what the fuck? But hey, they still go
when
through
the luck
it.
when the luck is rolling. you gotta roll the dice sometimes in life.
Oh shit!
That's another thing. Shit, just like I said, when life gets thrown at you, you gotta pivot. You gotta figure out, your new way out. And sometimes it's a new opportunity or a better opportunity that you wouldn't have seen coming because you were, like you said, in the trenches, keeping your head down, trying to get through something. Something else gets thrown at you. Boom, shows you a whole different path.
That is true. Opens up new opportunities. When you pop your head up, then you see what's going on around you. See what's going on. Something might be worth your while. Something just might be worth your while. But as of right now, I'm still keeping my head down in the trenches. Keep on chugging along because the mission is not complete yet.
There you go. Keep working.
The mission is not complete yet, so
you'll get to it. I mean, how much? We got a little under 4 months left in the year.
Yep. Probably closer.
Like we've been
today, the 8th. Yeah.
Still about 4 months.
Yeah, closer to 4 months than 3.5.
There you go. So
3.5.
Make shit happen
until 2024.
I got actually exactly 3 weeks till my birthday.
There you go.
21 days.
How you feel?
Feel already like I'm 28. But ain't yet. Still a 27-year-old. Just chilling.
Youngin'. You're a youngin'.
Just chilling in the world. Cheers to 27.
Cheers.
It was a fun one.
27.
Yep. Fun year.
You did go on a lot of trips recently, too. Closed it out nicely. Do you have any trips to end out the year?
No, fuck no. Please, Lord. Like, I love traveling, but please, Lord, let me stay home for... Give me 4 months. 4 months of staying home, grinding, fucking getting back to where I was trying to be. I'll be a lot better off because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had a blast. August, a fucking blast. I was... back-to-back, damn near a week long. Well, one was a week long. One was 4-day vacations.
Yeah.
So, best believe, though, the work in August, oh, my God. I paid
when it was time to work. It was time to work.
I paid for, that was literally work hard, party harder. Because, I definitely worked hard as shit.
Damn, dog.
But rewarding stuff.
In the trenches, bro.
Yeah.
In the fucking trenches.
In that time frame, got to see 4 different countries.
There you go.
Go have a fun time. Do activities in all of them. Anywhere from ATVs, zip lining. I went on a little doom buggy. That was in DR. The ATVs and zip lining were in Belize. I did some sinkhole diving in Mexico. Unbelievable time. That's what they say. Honduras. I did some snorkeling.
Shit. Snorkeling. Did you see any cool fish?
I did.
Did you see a shark?
I did not.
Damn.
It would have been a whole different trip if I saw a shark.
It could be like a little Nerf
little baby shark,
like a little those little white tip sharks.
I would hope it's a little baby shark, but
the ones that hang around in the coral reef and shit. Is that what you saw? You saw coral reef, or it was just like
we saw a reef.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily a coral reef. Or it is probably a coral reef. I feel like all reefs are coral.
Boom.
I meant it's not like the Great Barrier Reef is what I meant.
There you go. That one's all the way in Australia. Yeah. Australia, man.
But it was
that's where the UFC card is tomorrow, and that shit starts like regular time here.
Oh, word.
Like it's at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Let me make sure it's 10 p.m. and not 10 a.m.
That'd be some shit.
Oh, shit.
Probably is.
10 p.m.
Oh, nice.
All the way in fucking Australia, mate. But yeah, so.
Wonder what time they'd be fighting at then.
How far ahead is Australia?
I think it's like 7 hours. I think it's a
Australia
7-hour difference.
is on my bucket list of travel places.
Yeah, I do want to go to Australia.
We've mentioned that before.
Yep. Last episode when we were talking, 2 episodes ago when we were talking about traveling.
Yeah, it was 2 episodes ago. Oop, world clocks. Let's see.
But
Aussie.
like I said, Labby Lab lived there, so I feel like
Damn, they have so many different Australia.
I feel like it'd be a fun place to be.
Australia. It's 10 a.m. there right now.
Okay, so 8.
So it would be like the afternoon over there.
It's like a 10-hour difference.
14-hour plus.
14-hour plus
That's what it
difference.
says. 14 hours. It's 10 a.m. here and it's 8 p.m. here.
Ah.
I don't know if Australia has different time zones though. Do they? Something else we could look up.
You're like back to back.
Time
I don't know, brethren.
Zooms in Australia.
But anyways, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna get into life. Just the past, closer to birthdays. I feel like people do more reflecting.
They do. They have time zones.
Oh wow.
So part of it, I don't know. So the eastern side is 8 hours. The top north in the middle is 9.5.
I'm gonna guess that's where Lab.
9.5, 10.5, 10 plus, 10, 11. Damn. I guess Australia is a whole fucking continent as well, so that makes fucking sense.
It's a huge place.
Wow. Fucking geography. You gotta love that shit. Teaches you stuff all the time.
Appreciate you, Bran. Brought a flask with me.
Bran. He should get on the podcast so I can tell him how dumb he is about hating on LeBron. How about that? You can tell him I said it. I'll tell him I said it.
I feel like Bran likes Bron.
Brandon Capasso is a LeBron hater.
He's definitely a LeBron not liker. But I feel like we're
talking about the same Brandon.
I feel like he's giving him his props though at times.
Anyone who doesn't say he's the greatest player of all time is a hater.
I mean, there's the Jordan fans
you can
and
have
the Jordan
a favorite player and like a player more. That I understand because there's different.
But to
play
see
styles.
LeBron is the best ever.
He is the best ever right now, and at some point, someone else will pass him. And when that happens, I'll be the first to say, yeah, he's probably going to be better than LeBron. But it's going to take a hell of a lot. It's going to take a hell of a lot because he has
20 plus years. He's still gone.
NBA leading scorer of all time.
Yeah.
Top 10 in assists.
All-Stars.
Steals, rebounds. I don't know if he's top 10.
Doesn't really matter, but
All-Star, I mean, he's been an All-Star since what? His second year in the league?
Fucking, yeah, like 17.
MVPs.
18.
He's got championships.
Yeah.
He's got finals MVPs. He's got the biggest finals comeback in NBA history.
Yeah, that one probably no one's going to get.
The one thing that he doesn't have that he probably should have is a defensive player of the year, at least one. When he was in Miami, he definitely should have gotten one, but
doesn't have any three-peats.
No three-peats, but hey, I feel like to top that career.
Still got 4 of them.
And he's got time to go still, so.
If he can get one more, that'd be crazy.
I think he will. He's capable.
I don't know. Him and Bronny go get one. That'd be crazy.
Bro.
That'd be insane. That'd be like the craziest story in NBA history ever. Father and son win an NBA championship.
I mean,
together.
he fucking came. He had those expectations on him since he was 16 years old.
That's
and
true.
delivered. So, just saying, you could have a favorite player.
Could have got 10.
But let's be realistic about shit.
If LeBron had 10 rings, I'd say he's the greatest.
Oh, my God. That would be fucking insane.
If he went, imagine if he went undefeated in the finals.
That would be fucking wild.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, my God. That's like some fucking 2K shit.
My player and just use LeBron every time.
Oh, fuck.
You see, like, the NBA and 2K, they're kind of like, I mean, they've always been partnered, but they have, like, even a 2K league. Like video games,
yeah.
The 2K league.
Yeah.
The NBA is, like, a big supporter of it.
Yeah, of course. Because they make their games.
Well, plus, I mean, everybody plays 2K. I feel like you got to play 2K at least once in your life.
Well, I mean, most guys, I feel.
I
was just talking about this with my sister that she's like doesn't like because we talk about sports obviously and like sports and keep up with them. She's like, I just can't fucking wrap my head around like I get it, like it's cool, but like I don't care.
About sports?
Yeah. She's like, she thinks it's like it's impressive and the things that they do is impressive and shit like that. But to keep up with it, like she could care fucking less. I'm like,
yeah. I mean, there's people like that.
Yeah, but there's certain things that she likes, like they like reading fantasy books and all that fucking nonfiction shit. Or nonfiction. No, fiction is real, or not real. All the fiction shit and all that, and I really don't care. Like I'll go on like when we had our cousin Zooms like during COVID and shit. It was pretty much just because I have 2 sisters and 2 cousins on my mom's side that are also female. So when we're
You're
all
just
together,
there like,
yeah, I'm literally just there, just just listening.
hey guys,
I'm just here because
how you doing?
I don't want to be that guy and not show up, and so sometimes we talk about some funny shit, but yeah,
just throw a couple comments.
Yeah,
in there.
just listen to them talk, and it's just like, can't relate to any of this shit.
Never read it.
I love you guys, but
never heard of it.
Fucking relate to any of this
Haven't
shit.
seen it.
Some of the plays that they talk, just shit like that. And plus, I mean, they're just, it's guys and girls, just different interests. But love them to death. Love you guys.
You know what I want to do? That just because you brought up like the fictional, I want to rewatch Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. That shit was good.
I want to rewatch it with Helen.
I think I put it on my list on Netflix. I'm gonna start watching Peaky Blinders.
That's fucking good.
I've heard good things about it.
You'll like it. You'll like it. That was that shit. I watched that. Shit, I watched that from Washington back. Like I was like Washington watching it. I got home was watching it.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders is that shit.
I didn't realize that fucking.
It's up there for
Tom
me
Hardy's
with
in
like
that shit too.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
It's up there with Peaky Blinders is like, I mean, like GOAT shows or series. I would go like not comedies, but like more like that.
You've seen Narcos, right?
Yeah.
Is he like good like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna get you hooked like that.
But
I don't even.
Shit.
Narcos was good. I'm sleeping on Narcos a little bit.
So Narcos,
I'm talking about like the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. The first 3 seasons for me for Narcos were good. The first season of Narcos Mexico was good, and then after that,
I didn't even watch Narcos Mexico.
I saw the first season; it was pretty good.
But Narcos was good. But my GOAT shows was like the Game of Thrones. Clearly, after we watched it, I see why. Game of Thrones is up there. Breaking Bad, great show.
I haven't seen that either.
You haven't?
I've seen like 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes, and like it was just
damn.
So slow.
Breaking Bad, it is slow. Don't get me wrong. Breaking Bad takes longer to get into than any other show, but it's GOAT. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. Then you got Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
That's fucking
the fucking
a great
Peaky
show.
Blinders.
What show I've been watching recently? Haven't finished the whole series yet, but what I've been watching is Suits.
Suits. I've heard good things.
That's
about
fucking
that
great
too.
show too. It's got different. It's not like for instance, Peaky Blinders is like drama action. This is more like drama. Like it's I guess I wouldn't call it action at all, but it's a little more like upbeat drama.
Yeah.
But it's like about lawyers and shit.
Yeah.
Pretty cool show though.
Suits.
But
yeah, I like watching like
towards the fall time. I was like, let me start rewatching because Game of Thrones is fucking 80 hours.
Yeah, I just like watching shit like that. That's a little.
And I
bit
still
more,
remember all
more
of it.
gritty and fucking like Narcos, like fucking Game of Thrones. That's kind of more realistic in the sense of like they don't really hold punches on the fucking violence, the language. It's gritty. It's fucking raw.
Another show I liked.
I like that shit. That hard shit.
The Last Kingdom. That was a cool show.
Oh, that's the samurai shit.
Not samurai. No.
What is that show? The Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom it's a show about like England before England was a thing.
There was a samurai one.
Uhtred. It's about like Vikings and shit. That's what it's about.
Have you seen Vikings? I haven't.
I haven't actually.
It's pretty good.
I wanted to watch it, but
that's the time you want to live in. So there you go.
It is true. It's because The Last Kingdom was dope. I was like, I could do that shit. I could be fucking the shit in this time,
bro. I feel like those Vikings had different fucking genetics, though.
I mean, that's just like Game of Thrones, though. When you watch Game of Thrones, you're like, I could live in that time. You think something like that. But then you see someone like the fucking Mountain.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I could live in those times, but they were so fucking dirty and filthy and fucking
nasty.
Didn't believe in bathing and cleanliness because they felt fucking water would spread disease and shit, which I guess it kind of does, but if it's the dirty ass water. But like they were throwing their shit out into the fucking
streets.
Oh my god. Fucking Gross.
Like,
Fuck that.
You're like, I don't want to deal with that
shit. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, no, it's a different time. Trust me, different time.
I need to bathe.
Yeah, I don't know about all
some
that.
Water.
I don't think I would want to do all that at all. But
just go kill a few people.
And come back. All right, see you later. Like if I die in that time, boom, spawn back to my life.
Oh shit. That always reminds me of the fucking Black Knight. What a funny movie with Martin Lawrence. That movie is fucking hilarious. For Castle World.
That is a hilarious movie.
What a fucking classic. Good stuff. I used to watch that shit fucking religiously for like a period that I could like recite all the fucking lines.
I couldn't do that, but I watched it a couple of times. I watched
that shit like that was the fucking.
It was the bee's knees.
It was. That was it.
That shit was good.
That White Chicks too for a while.
Remember,
when I would go to my grandparents' house.
There was a couple movies.
Like you know how you said your dad had all the DVDs and shit like that. Yeah. They had the same. They had it VHS first, and then they would collect all these DVDs. And
we had stacks of VHS too, but it was like that. You know what movie? Now that we're just thinking of random old movies, remember the kid who fell like on his arm, the pitcher, like Charlie Sheen, I think was in the movie, or it was like it's like a kid
Major
that was
League.
Was that what it was called?
That's the one about like the Cleveland Indians? That Charlie Sheen's the pitcher, and I think Wesley Snipes is in it. And
no, it's maybe Charlie wasn't in it then.
Charlie, what a wild man he is. Charlie Sheen, Tiger Blood. That shit fucking. He went viral with that shit.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Who's that?
12-year-old pitcher.
I remember. What's the one with Dennis Quaid in it? Bear, what you want, dog? I know you're cute.
When he was on the Cubs.
The Cubs.
But yeah, I randomly thought of that movie. And then another movie I always fucking think of, like old movie, Flubber.
Flubber, bro. Let me tell you,
good old Flubber.
You can ask my sister, my mom, and Joe. You can ask, I watched that movie to the point where I wore out the fucking VHS.
Yeah, Flubber is that
I would tell them they would play it, and I was like 3-4 years old.
Rewind it.
Yep.
Run it back.
Apparently, I watched it to the point where I just fucking wore out the VHS and couldn't watch it anymore.
You rewind too much.
Bro.
The disc is gone, or it's gone forever. Flubber was that shit.
Shake your little flubber booty. Fucking Robin Williams. Damn. R.I.P. Flubber. Whoever came up with that movie, yeah, we're just going to get a green blob and a scientist, and he creates this shit, and it has life, and they go on wild, wacky adventures.
Yeah.
Bet. Fun time. Write it down.
Sounds like a great skit.
And his little sidekick robot.
That shit was an awesome movie.
Now that I think about it, I haven't seen that movie in a while, but they kind of had, a romantic relationship, it seemed like a little bit.
Who, Flubber and...
No, fucking Robin Williams and his little robot sidekick chick. The little yellow fucking pool filter thing looking thing. And again, I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so maybe I'm just misremembering that shit, but...
She loved her creator.
Bro. That's like that new movie that's coming out, The Creator. That looks pretty interesting. Flubber sidekick. There's a Flubber 2? There you go, that little yellow robot. It looks like a pool filter, doesn't it? Like the little thing that floats in the pool.
I remember that. When it dies, she's like, oh.
Yeah, it's sad. That shit does. The fucking guy hits it with a baseball bat. Get fucked. The back. Oh, shit. Good stuff.
Yep.
Little trip down memory lane there.
For real. Back to what we were talking about from the very first sentence. Perspective on life.
Boom.
Back then, easier times.
Flubber shaped my perspective on life.
Just changed everything.
From a young age.
That's hilarious. We got onto a fucking random-ass tangent.
Bro, we talked about basketball, traveling, time zones,
everything.
UFC, movies, Peaky Blinders, the grit and the rawness.
Great episodes. Great. Bro. What? How you just started watching it?
I haven't even. I just added it to my list.
Oh, bro! Stop adding shit to the list. Just watch it.
And it was already late when I did. I'm like, I'm gonna probably fall asleep watching it right now. So I'm probably
you won't.
Maybe tonight or maybe
you might.
Or Sunday. Maybe I'll start Sunday.
NFL Sunday.
Oh Fuck, that's right.
The first Sunday.
I
mean, shit. I could probably start a new series. I'm not gonna have Suits to watch.
And maybe tomorrow then, because I
would
have to work, and then there's a UFC fight tomorrow.
Yep.
So maybe tonight.
Busy.
Maybe tonight. There might be a college football game on tonight. See, it's so hard during the fucking football season.
I feel like I've been so fucking busy the past like 2 weeks of my life.
Bro,
I feel like I've been booked every single night. Even though I feel like I don't do shit at the same time, I feel like I've been so fucking busy.
Why do you think that is, Jacob?
Oh, just my life, But hopefully it'll all work out. Hopefully it'll slow the fuck down. Like I said, I don't want to travel anytime soon. So pump the brakes, get to just work, save money, work towards the goals that I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. I think the next time I travel is in December, unless I try to take a trip before that, which I might take a little.
I mean, I might do a little staycation, like somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
But
get a little Airbnb by the beach or something.
But I think if I do that, it'd just be like for my mom's birthday. Besides my mom's birthday, because love Amber, but I ain't trying to go on a like real trip. I think Amber wants to go on a trip, but
what kind of trip? Like
I don't got the funds for that big money.
To fly in an airplane to a different state,
to a different country,
across
the country,
passport getting tatted up
across the country. I thought they sent you back your old passport because
I still have my old one, but
I just got mine renewed.
I need to get
not too long ago, probably a couple months ago. But damn, my old passport was pretty tatted.
Tatted from my feet up.
Been to
VIP, we meet up. Like, gotta pour some liquor.
Gotta pour some weed up. Don't know if I got all the stamps, but I think with that passport, I'm pretty sure I went to like 9 or 10 countries. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad for a passport.
Not bad at all. Over here fucking jet setting. Doing the damn thing. I might go in October to go visit my little sister because my sister and my cousin are going. Chicago.
Nice. I've never been to Chicago.
I've been there twice.
Never been. The Windy City.
Check out episode 169 for more details on that.
Oh, good old Chicago.
Yep.
You and Zach.
Good old Zach.
I'll fucking shit up.
Something like that. Something like that for real.
A little fat some giving him.
Bro, he don't fucking give a damn. That probably feels good. Yeah. He's over here giving bear massage with his feet. And he's just chilling, soaking it up.
Tap dancing on the dog. That shit's fun. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Bear.
Yeah. It's fucking bear.
It's a fucking bear. You hear that? Boop.
Boom.
All right, what we got
bear
next?
To bear.
Bear on bear crime.
You
You know who's funny as fuck? And, like, he's a comedian. I know I was you were about to. Sorry, but I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and they do, like, the little Protect Our Parks, and that's when he does a podcast with him, Shane Gillis, which he's also funny as shit, Ari Shaffir, and fucking Mark Norman. Mark Norman, I'm pretty sure you've known, but he's a comedian. But he does, like, a lot of, like, dad jokes and just, like, punchline jokes. But he has, like, it's, like, dark humor sometimes. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He fucking, and the way he talks is like, oh yeah, and then like, it's just like like a lot of these comedians, I don't always think their stand-up specials are that funny, but like when you listen to them on podcasts and just listen to them talk, it's fucking like, bro, different. Like I'll just be walking through the gym or something and just like laughing and trying not to look like I'm laughing because it's just I have my headphones in.
He just hits you with the punchliners.
Bro, that's just fucking hilarious. Shane
Gillis, we could try it.
Shane Gillis too. He just put a new stand-up.
One day, if you want, we could do a whole stand-up special.
Oh shit! You trying to write fucking jokes and shit?
Don't need to. I'm just naturally
off the
funny.
Fucking top of the dome.
Just naturally. I'm situationally funny, I should say.
Situationally funny. That's a good way to put it.
Because that's the truth. Like, I mean, it all depends on my atmosphere. But like, if I'm around people, I'm usually a pretty funny guy. Or so I've been told. Guy.
That's what you want to believe, huh?
I guess so.
That's what we all want to believe.
See? Told you. Funny guy.
Yeah, but I laugh at everything. So.
That is true. You're not a good judge, honestly. You'd be like fucking rolling on the floor. I haven't even started my skit yet. I'd be like, damn it.
Oh, you got to at least say something. Unless you make funny faces.
Could do a little bit of everything.
I'm not a baby, so, you know, I'll get tired of that quick.
You'd be like, you got me once. All right, not again.
I need new material, damn it. Oh shit.
What else did we have? So I had just some. I mean, random episode. Why not? Like always, coming up on the fly. The podcast though, talking about us.
Podcast. We're about to do a podcast.
You want to do a podcast together?
Boom. We're doing one right now as we speak.
It's like TV watching TV here.
We are seeing ourselves right now.
Honestly,
although it is
very tiny on a little scale.
But I have 20/20 vision.
Same.
I have 20/25 in my left and 20/20 in my right.
I don't know. I haven't been to an eye doctor in I don't know how many years, but
so fucking you can't get shit by me. I read between the lines, damn
wow.
it. I see everything.
Read between the lines. Motherfucker.
Sorry, I didn't mean that, fans, audience.
People listening.
Grandma.
Grandma. No, please. That's
I know she
fun.
I mean, she likes all our shit on.
She does.
She does.
On Instagram, like
she'll comment.
everything.
Yeah, she's a real one.
You're a true one.
She believes in me. I'll give her that. Love you. Love you, Abueli.
She loves you to death.
She's all the way in Spain. But I think they come back in October, November. So
nice.
back to some home cooked meals.
There you go.
Love that.
Coming over.
Funny enough, though, like my grandpa's the one that's been cooking more. Like he's pretty much like kicked her out of the kitchen. Like this is my domain now.
I was like Zach. Yeah. This is my dojo.
Yeah.
You don't enter my dojo.
Yeah. So
that's funny.
So he's been, and he cooks well. He's someone that like when he takes something on. This is my mom's dad.
He does this with pride.
He does it. He wants to be good at it. Like he was at one point he was an EMT and he did it because he just wanted to do it. Like he was. I think he was still working. He wasn't fully retired yet. He was the director of Latin American Studies at UCF at this point. So I don't think he was teaching, but he still had a job at UCF. And he's like, yeah, I just want to be a fucking EMT and see. And he fucking did that shit first over in fucking Brevard.
Very nice.
Yeah. Shout out to Tito.
Yeah, I
love you guys.
That's another thing I was doing with like this month and trying to get my shit right. Granted, I even put myself on a budget. I got like a legit Excel spreadsheet budget going right now. Yeah.
I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Real talk. Real talk.
Let's see
boom.
what this is all about. Whoa.
Boom. And then you get down here. You could enter what you...
date night. It's all that. You got a budget for date night.
You gots to. And then you put shit in your budget. Any number I type here or subtract from this. Like say I spent way more
That
than
is
this.
the good thing about Excel is that it does the math for you.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's the fucking best part about it because we know how good I am at math.
I'll say I spent at least 50 on lunch. Boom. Takes that out of my fund. That's how much I got left.
50 on lunch. God damn. Where are you having lunch at?
Well, this was for like the week. I'm saying I spent about $50.
I was about to say, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. Today I spent like 12 on some barbecue.
12.
I went to. I got
barbecue sounds good as fuck.
I got some fucking Chick-fil-A yesterday.
Is that when you got the
pimento cheese?
Pimento cheese. PDQ fucking.
You should have never took it off the fucking menu.
Honestly, I don't know why they did. They took it off for fucking during COVID when we were on lockdown. I wanted to get PDQ and they fucking took it off.
I'm gonna ask. Maybe they brought it back. Maybe they see
I went to
Chick-fil-A is
PDQ
doing.
with Steven like 2 weeks ago, and they still didn't have it. Which me and Jordan were having this conversation, and I was the first one to say that I think PDQ has a better chicken sandwich than Chick-fil-A.
You did.
And
I recall the episode.
It is a tight race. I won't say that. And also, not gonna lie, Popeyes has a pretty good fucking chicken sandwich too.
That they do.
I've been like when I go, it has always been fucking crispy, and that's what I look for. I want a crispy,
juicy chicken sandwich.
Yes, and sometimes, and I have been to Chick-fil-A more than PDQ and Popeyes.
Yeah, you get a couple that don't hit, and you're like,
that are a little soggy in the middle. But to me, PDQ is a better chicken sandwich. But they were the first ones to have pimento cheese, and you could put it on the chicken sandwich, and they took it off. You can still have bacon, cheddar, but they took off the pimento cheese, and Chick-fil-A now has brought that back in their own version, but they made it a little spicy, put a little kick to it. It's got jalapenos on it, jalapenos.
It's fucking good.
I don't like
I
didn't mind the jalapenos because I took them off, but it still had the juice. So I mean, it didn't taste bad, but like I fucked up and didn't take them off because I'm not really a big fan of the flavor of jalapenos necessarily. But I didn't put bacon on that shit either. It's not. I like what I like. It's not that I don't like spicy shit because I love spicy shit, but jalapeno flavor specifically.
I mean, everybody.
It's not really my favorite.
I like jalapenos,
I know
but
why
for
you're
instance,
looking at me. You're over here. You're a baby. You good. Your taste buds are little
sometimes.
baby.
But that's just because it's something I like. But if we were talking about like pickles or fucking
pickles are fucking
something, yeah, pickles are gross.
Bananas
are pretty good.
Bananas.
I don't know why you. You know what I've been eating lately too?
Huh.
I went to Aldi and bought like a fucking sack of apples. Been eating like an apple a day.
What kind of apples? Red, green?
Yeah, just red apples.
Regular,
but they're pretty
red,
sweet. Pretty sweet red apples.
Old-fashioned apples.
Yeah.
I just don't like red apples as much because they're a little bit.
I mean,
more
of course, I like green apples more.
Yeah,
but
because they're more crisp and firm. Red apples are a little bit more like mushy in the inside to me.
No, these ones are fucking
they're
solid.
crispy.
Yeah.
You know, there's like fucking so many fucking different apples. I thought there was only like.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Red, green,
but,
yellow, and then you could get red and green.
Sorry.
red and yellow, and then. But there's like fucking all different
types.
But
anyways, been eating an apple a day because, keep the good old doctor away.
The fucking doc away. Hey, good for you, bro. I've been eating a lot more watermelon lately.
Watermelon.
That's been kicking because I've been trying to lay off sugars, like artificial shit. So when I get like a little hankering for some sweet shit, I just go open up the good old watermelon and have a few pieces. I'll give Bear a few pieces. So, we're taking this journey together. Bear and I on this watermelon journey. Getting a little healthier, cutting out because he's a little overweight too.
Is he?
I'm not overweight, but I just want to trim down a little
bigger
bit.
body for his little head.
Yeah. He's supposed to be like 50 pounds. The last time he got weighed, he was like 58 pounds. So we've been cutting his little diet in half, his food. Not in half. We do like a quarter less and then let him run around more.
Little walks in.
Little walks. Again, the watermelon. Pineapple is not bad for them either. But just giving them more fruit as I incorporate more fruit in my diet. That's the key.
Fruity bitch.
Bro, you got to be fucking healthy. Healthy schmelthy. But still enjoy the fucking... Hey, because I love food. Same. I love burgers and pizza and wings. I'll probably have some wings tomorrow night.
Oh, shit. Where are you trying to go?
Duffy's. You want to go to Duffy's? We can go to Twin Peaks right there, too. They have better food, but I don't know if they have good wings. I know Duffy has good wings. Duffy, like, surprisingly has fucking fat, good wings.
If we go to Twin Peaks, I'm getting a burger.
That billionaire burger. That bacon is on.
That bacon is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that is it. Twin Peaks, not really scenic views, but they have really good fucking food. The girls there are kind of fucking mid. I'm not going to lie.
Like the girls there, that's funny. The views, I was like, that's funny
because they go eats, drinks, scenic views. That's their slogan. The scenic views are not all that scenic. Views.
I did not know that was in their slogan.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the mountains.
And yeah, y'all should. No offense, anyone who's worked there or does work there.
I guess it also depends because the one on iDrive, like I've been to that one and there's definitely better looking women there. And then I think I've been to the one by Disney like one time. So I don't really remember. But, yeah, the one right there close by, y'all could do better. But the food is good. So whoever you got in the back working, cooking.
Y'all doing your thing. And I don't care about the scenic views. The food. The bacon in particular. A1.
They're little fucking mozzarella bites.
A1. Well, anyways. No, I was just looking that way because I was like, what time?
Oh, bro, we're not even at 40. We're at 39. We got time.
Close.
We got another, close. At least 15 minutes if you want to keep it short.
Bust.
Or 15 to 20. So you got 20 more minutes of us.
I'll get this next question off.
Get it off. Let's get it on.
What sport do you think should be paid the most money?
Most money or most guaranteed money?
Just be paid the most. I mean, like, the way they're fucking paying athletes nowadays.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but there's a lot of money, a lot of revenue. So if you,
I get it, but if they each had a part, that's one thing. But like, what sport? First off, let's do rankings like this. Out of you want to go American or world?
Let's go through the world.
The world.
It's pretty. It's
okay.
At this point, it's
worldwide
pretty integrated. At this point,
we're gonna rank sports real quick. Worldwide, I'll give you like.
Soccer is probably first. Baseball is probably second. Basketball in the United States is probably third.
Basketball in the U.S.? Mm-hmm. Maybe. But, I mean, like, world sports, I mean, cricket is a huge sport.
But do they get paid a lot? I don't know the salaries on cricket.
It's like baseball here.
No, but they don't.
It's like
but
MLB
whenever
shit.
Every time they release those like Forbes highest paid athletes, I've never seen a cricket player on there.
Okay, but they're still making fucking bank for playing cricket.
I know, but they're not making as much as baseball players or basketball players or soccer players because you've never seen a cricket player in the top 10. We've seen basketball players and baseball players yearly salary be in the top 10 of highest paid athletes.
That's true, but I'm just saying world ranking of like.
I'm
the
not
sport
putting
itself.
cricket above baseball, basketball, or soccer. Fucking cricket.
I'm just saying. I mean, I've never watched it, but
Rugby is a world sport too, but they're not getting paid as much as fucking.
probably not.
They probably don't get as paid as much as NFL players.
Yeah, for instance, ranking like popularity, regional popularity in ranked sport, soccer, and then like American football for America, of course. Then cricket.
Yeah, but popularity, but popularity
And
doesn't
basketball.
necessarily mean schmuns.
That's true. But who's talking about the schmuns right now?
We're talking about highest
I'm
paid.
talking about
Who
just
should be the
not
highest paid?
True.
This man forgot what we were
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
estimated fans. Oh, these fans. Let's see about.
Don't care.
You're like, I'm talking about the
Don't
money.
care. Show me the fucking dollar sign. Show me the money. Call me fucking Jerry Maguire. Show me the fucking money.
That's crazy.
Although
It's showing
he
me
was
number of fans though for sports.
But also it's super big in India, and India is fucking half of the fucking world.
Well, it says Asia, Australia, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
UK. But shit, you know what's fucking 7 on this list? Table tennis.
Boom, a little ping pong. Ping pong.
Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas.
A little ping pong.
Baseball's got
Balls of
U.S.,
Fury.
Japan, Cuba, and DR. I'm surprised they didn't put PR too, but American football rugby has 410. U.S. mainly France, England.
All right, I don't care about the fans.
And then
Show me the fucking
golf.
dollar signs, brother. The dollar bills.
Well,
y'all.
dollar signs. I mean, we'll just go on it off of it by this. For instance, like to be paid the most, the NFL has a 50-man roster. Do you think those players should be paid the most?
I mean,
for what they
in
do?
a fair world, yeah, but they have the highest number. They have the highest number of players on a roster, plus practice squad, plus their coaching staffs are a lot bigger than baseball, then basketball, then soccer,
Yeah, I
then
mean-
UFC, then
Besides like UFC, well, individual sports in general, UFC, boxing, and like golf and tennis, because those are like individual
tennis
sports.
players get fucking paid a lot.
Tennis players could be like in doubles, but besides that, it's usually an individual sport. So like those sports, I could see them getting paid outrageous amounts because that's their best. Like
Golf.
yeah, the best golfers in the world, best UFC fighters in the world, best boxers.
But even then, I mean, UFC fighters don't get paid that much.
True, but boxing
Honestly,
gets paid
Boxing
stupid,
gets fucking paid a lot.
stupid money.
I mean, and I'm probably a little biased, but I do think football players should be higher
Compensated.
Jesus Christ, thank you.
You're welcome.
But
Fucking stutter.
it's hard. It's harder for that because it's you're
More
fucking
people.
throwing your bodies at people, so there's more fucking chance of getting hurt, career-ending
Definitely
injury,
a bigger.
and then that's just a loss of your money.
I'd say
and loss in your investment.
it goes
because
UFC,
then you're fucking paying people.
boxing, football for like brain, like for like career or life-ending
No.
injuries.
Football is.
I mean,
higher
football
up
is
there.
yeah, but I'm gonna say UFC is still higher. UFC is the highest chance
Of having brain injury.
of dying before football. Yeah, I'm gonna say UFC.
No,
Bro, what are you talking about?
no.
Somebody can accidentally elbow you in the head.
How many times have we seen anything that like? And for as much as we've watched UFC, how many times have we seen anything like that?
I mean, think about fucking Connor.
They've broken
Anderson
their
Silva.
legs. But
I know, but like,
torn ACLs and broken bones is a fucking normality in the NFL.
but still, I mean, there's people that have died in the octagon, died in the boxing ring.
In the ring,
Yeah, there's boxers that have died.
boxers,
in the ring.
yes. UFC, I don't think so.
It's happened in MMA. in
Okay,
general.
there you go. All right, so that's different.
I don't know about
Maybe,
in the UFC.
Yeah,
per
but then you're
se.
talking. So, but then you're talking about because NFL is a league. If we're talking about football as a whole, as a sport, then I'm sure there's people that have died on the field. You know how every state, how many high school, fucking Pop Warner, fucking college football, D1, D2, D3, NAIA, like how many football games are going on in football season between Thursday and fucking Monday? No, I'm just.
In 2015, a 27-year-old was slammed to the floor, hit his head on the canvas, and died.
Damn.
Dead. 27.
But that's one in 2015. So that was what, almost 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
This dude, former UFC fighter, dies at 29 after being. Never mind, it's not for.
It's not in the octagon.
It wasn't. You know how this guy died? Got hit by a bus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In Rio,
Brazil. Yeah, I heard about that. But I mean, and not to say that
that's crazy.
You know, obviously, fucking combat sports are fucking violent in nature, but those are professionals that they know what they're doing. They know where they're supposed to be hitting, and yet, I mean, it is obviously higher pace, so like it's not going to be 100% accuracy, but like it's more commonplace because again, just by the number of NFL rosters, like it's going to be more common that you see more injuries, more career-ending injuries, more neck injuries. I mean, if we want to put wrestling up there, we can. WWE, professional wrestling, because they probably get the most fucked up.
Yeah,
because they be doing some fucking wild shit.
Stunts without any padding.
And now that the popularity has grown mainstream, they're doing all these like the dark side of wrestling, all these documentaries on old wrestlers. A lot of them have been going on podcasts like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. There's about to be a Kurt Angle documentary. But all those guys were fucking painkillers and fucking steroids, broken fucking necks, like fucking spine fusions, all that shit. Like, they got fucked up because they're fucking
throwing themselves.
Yeah, using their bodies. Fucking Jeff Hardy, fucking Edge, fucking all these guys that do high fucking Brock Lesnar, and he did a fucking shooting star press, which is pretty much a fucking backflip jumping forward off the turnbuckle and landed on his fucking neck and broke his neck and fucking finished the fucking fight with a fucking broken neck.
Ridiculous.
Like if you break your neck playing a football game,
you're dead.
That's it. Like
you broke your neck. Get off the field.
Yeah, like nope. Let's keep on fucking wrestling.
That's wild. They're like the show must go on.
Undertaker, he said a fight that he had with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He said that he got concussed like 5 minutes into the match. Does not remember the rest of that day. Finished the match. It was like a fucking hour-long match or some shit like that.
Jesus.
And continued. Doesn't remember a fucking thing. Obviously, he's watched it since then, but like in the moment, did not remember a fucking thing.
Completely blacked out.
Yeah. But back to the original question. I think NFL players should be
the highest paid out of every.
Yeah, but I'm biased.
I mean, for instance, it's NFL. Who do you think should be the highest paid out of, let's say, the team sports? NFL, NBA, soccer, baseball, hockey.
NFL.
Okay.
Especially since they're number one and that's the number
they're
one.
They're
in this
the number
country.
one streaming, or not just streaming,
revenue.
but like revenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, NFL. I mean, like.
What do you think the hardest sport is? NFL, like for an athlete.
Hardest sport, as far as just like physically or like skill wise.
Everything. Put number or skill, size, abilities,
physicality. That's tough. Because obviously, I feel like the football is the easiest sport to transition to if you're an athlete. But the thing about football is that you get hit, and you have big fucking motherfuckers hitting you at full speed. So like a lot of people don't want to play because they don't want to get hit. Yeah. That's why they go to baseball. That's why they go to basketball. That's why they go to soccer, because that shit is not fun sometimes. Like getting your fucking shit lit up and you don't see it coming, like, eesh, that shit hurts. But
doesn't sound like a fun time.
I don't know. That's tough.
Well,
I mean, Deion Sanders said that he said baseball was harder.
I've seen not just Deion Sanders, but I've seen other people say that baseball is the hardest sport to not just transition to, but the hardest sport
to be great at.
To do, because you don't just have skill, or it's not just pure size or anything. It doesn't matter what size you are, you still have to do certain requirements to be good at baseball.
He said that it's the hardest because you can miss 7 out of 10 hits and still be considered great. Because if you're batting 300, you're considered a great hitter. Yeah. So that's if you get 10 pitches hit at you and you only hit 3 out of the fucking 10.
Yeah. Because it's that hard to hit.
But physically, and again, I haven't played baseball, but don't
get me wrong, it's hard running. It's some hard
my stepdad
sprints.
played baseball, so he said the conditioning was hard. But
it's hard sprints. It's hard. I mean, they're in the sun for hours on end, but they're standing in the sun. It's not like a constant motion, but like when the ball is in play, or say it is in play to them, they have to get from point A to point B, wherever that fucking ball is.
Yeah.
And it's just their reaction time. Especially infield. Imagine like someone's pitching at 100 miles. It's coming off someone's bat at like 100 to 130, coming straight for your fucking face. You've seen the pitches like that get hit back to the pitcher. Yeah. The pitcher's like, oh shit.
Catch
like
it.
Their reaction time. Some people get fucking beamed.
Yeah, get hit in the fucking face, and that's fractured orbitals.
Some people get concussions.
Yeah.
I've seen like a ref get hit in the ear, instantly bloody ear. Burst his eardrum.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it depends. I would definitely say skill wise, it's probably baseball. But so I played football and soccer. So football to me was, I don't want to say it was easier, but I definitely I like soccer and I enjoyed playing it. But it got to a point where I'm like, I just I wanted to be better at football than I wanted to be better at soccer, if that makes sense.
I mean, he does. I mean, I feel like to a certain age or to a certain point, once you get there, everybody knows, I feel like, their own physical prime, but also trying to excel in something.
Yeah.
Soccer is like it's very skillful. Conditioning, very...
You have to be more skillful to be better at it. Football, you don't have to be as skillful and you can be as great. Obviously, the higher you get as far as competition and level, you have to obviously learn skills, but a lot of people can get by just being athletic. And we've seen it with guys like Jimmy Graham. He played basketball. Tony Gonzalez was a basketball player. Antonio Gates, these tight ends were basketball players. There's been a few defensive ends. There was a guy that played for the Lions, Ziggy Ansah or something like that he came from Africa, and his first year of playing football was his senior year. So there's a lot of guys like that
just pick it up quick and they could be good at it.
And then you can learn.
Because you could be a physical, for instance, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, huge motherfucker. Boom, NFL. The Rock didn't make it.
But he also injured it. He tore his ACL. And back then, the torn ACL was pretty much a career ender.
Yeah.
Now a torn ACL is you're out for the rest of the year. You'll probably be back next year. You're good.
Just some physical therapy. We'll see you.
Yeah. Bear what you want, dog.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I feel like it, like you said, plus the basketball is a hard sport to be, if you're not a certain size, you're not going to go too far in basketball. Yeah. Football, the same. If you're not a certain size, you're not going to go too far in football.
Well, I mean, a lot of these sports now, especially in football, and I'm sure in baseball too, football, basketball, baseball, a lot of those guys, it's 70%, 75% of those guys have had a tie, either had an uncle or a dad or a cousin or a brother that played in the league. So, then at that point, since these leagues have been going on long enough, you can start building, bloodlines like that and legacy and shit like that.
True.
So, I mean...
basketball, I feel like... Well, basketball isn't... I feel like a lot of basketball players have also played in the league.
Well, I mean, football, too. I mean, now we're starting to see...
Because you're going to notice big motherfuckers that's...
Yeah, I mean...
Fucking 6'5", his kid's probably going to be 6 something.
Yeah, it's just in the genes and the bloodlines and the fucking genetics, all that shit.
Baseball, there's short players, there's big players, baseball, like we said, is skills. Also, soccer. Soccer in the world... There's so many people playing it, and it doesn't matter what size you are. It's the skill level.
Yeah.
Because you got you got your outliers.
Messi is considered the GOAT, and he's what, 5'6", 5'7"?
Not even. Messi's
But then you got Cristiano, who's another great. He's like 6'1".
Specimen. He's a specimen.
Zlatan is like 6'4". Fucking Maradona was like 5'5", 5'6". I mean, a lot of these Mbappe is only like 5'9". I mean,
claims he's 5'7", but I don't believe it.
Yeah, he's small, but fuck it, he's quick.
Ronaldo says
6'1", right?
6'2".
6'2". Zlatan is like 6'4". But I mean, a lot of these soccer players aren't super tall. Mostly the defenders are a little bit taller, but most of these
Zlatan 6'5".
Yeah, the strikers, the forwards are usually smaller guys. The midfield guys are usually smaller guys.
Neymar's like 5'9", something like that.
And he's probably like 160 pounds.
Probably.
Skinny as shit, small as fuck. Maybe even less than that.
I was talking to I worked with this guy Julio, and then I worked with Chris today, and we were all like
Julio.
We were all talking about like weights and shit, and I was Julio's like I'm like 130. He's 131 or 132 pounds.
Goddamn.
Little guy, little Cuban guy, and I'm like, see, you step on a tile, you're fine. I step on it, that shit will break.
Bro, I step on a tile, then I'll fucking go through the foundation of the house. If we're
Step
going
on
off that. Fuck,
But
130
I'm talking about like
pounds.
wet tile, like for it to not move. Like semi-dry versus wet tile. I'm like, bro.
Damn,
okay.
130 pounds.
Yeah.
I was born and I was 100. I was 115.
That's funny. Next day, boom. No, I was a big baby, but I'm not that big. I'm only 180 pounds.
I was like 8.8 pounds, 9 pounds, something like that when I was born. But I was also 12 days late. I was supposed to be born on the 9th of April. Born on the 21st. I do what I want.
Let's see. I'm under the average weight of a male, so haha.
There you go.
It's 197, apparently.
Does it give the height, though, too? The height of the average male. What, like 5'9", 5'10"? In the U.S.?
Let's see.
Doing extensive research here. God damn, I cannot talk today. Research.
Let's see. Male. That's ideal. I'm looking at ideal. So this is.
Idealistically. While we at it, cop some fucking merch. Bitch.
Cop some merch.
A shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all we got.
for my height, I'm right on weight.
Probably above mine. I'm 6 foot, so what's mine? Like probably like 2 something.
196.
196, yeah. But
Your range is 160 to 196. Yeah.
so I would be considered obese if we're just going BMI.
I'd be considered. That's funny.
Real shit. But I've always been like that. Like when I would go to the doctor when I was little, they would always tell me you're in the higher weight percentage of your age, but like it's not like you don't have anything. Like it's not like it's bad. I'm big boned.
Yeah, because the average male height in America is 5'9".
5'9". What are you? 5'10", 5'11"?
Something like that. No, I'm not 6
It's all the same. Well, if I'm 5'9", then I'm 5'10". And if
I'm under the
5'10",
average weight, though, so I'll take it.
That's pretty much close.
I'm
to
a little bit
5'11".
higher than the average height and
If
a
I'm
little bit
5'11",
lower than the average weight.
Then you're 6 feet tall. So.
If you're a 5'11", you said?
No, I said, well, if I'm 5'9", then that's pretty much 5'10". And 5'10" is close enough to 5'11".
Yeah,
and 5'11" is pretty much 6 feet tall. So,
so I'm 6'2".
I am actually 6 feet tall, though, so fuck what you heard.
I've seen that. That shit's funny.
I don't know if it's right on the dot or not. Maybe I'm a little bit over.
Yeah, you think that. You go to the doctor, they'll be like, sir, you're 5'10" and a half. And you'd be like, what the fuck?
Says it on my license. Says that I'm 6 feet tall.
Then you're a little shorter.
Maybe.
I think it like gives it an approximate.
But, who's counting?
Yeah. Who's got a tape measure, huh? Fuck you.
I think we have one here. We should try. I'm going to start marking my shit on the doorway and seeing how much I grow.
29-year-old Eric. Seeing how much you can grow.
Shit, it might be fucking the other way around. I'm shrinking.
You'd be like, damn it. That's funny.
Shit.
Yeah. That'll be a fun thing to do. Mark my kid's height One day.
I never did that. I did it like one time
Never?
because I saw it on the like I was seeing it on TV. I'm like, I want to do it, and then like I did it like twice. I'm like, all right.
I did it for a little while. I wonder how often I should do it, dude.
Bro,
I'm thinking like every year, just a birthday.
A birthday, bro.
Yeah.
You should probably do it, especially once they start fucking going through their growth spurts and shit. You gotta do that every month, every 2 months.
Jesus.
I grew like a lot. My feet grew first, and I remember having the fucking joint pains in my knees. That shit was not fun. But my nipples never got tender, so. You never hear that?
The fuck is this guy?
Did you not? Did that not? That was a thing, I guess. That was a. That
I've
was
never
a
heard
side
of this in
effect
my
of
life.
Puberty, that your nipples.
Your
could
nipples get sensitive?
They could, yeah, they can get tender. My dad would tell me about it. He said that when he was going through puberty, like he would take a shower and like it would fucking, like the water hitting, it would be like It was like, oh shit.
Okay.
I'm like, all right.
Well,
that didn't happen to me. So, but I did get the joint pains.
I'll be
My
damned.
balls dropped too. So, as you can tell by my voice.
You would hope so. as you can tell by my voice.
But yeah,
Jesus.
we can end it on that note.
Yeah. Kicking you off there.
I'm starting to get a little kooky over here.
170 in the books.
Hey, 30
Like
more until 200, buddy.
Like Eric was saying, cop some merch. Hit us up in the DMs. We'll give you some deals on some quality
deals,
shirts.
Some dealios.
But yeah. Any final words for the people?
Everybody love everybody. Jackie Moon, baby. Go watch a movie. Go do something new. Go experience some life.
Yeah.
Go
Have a good time.
Peace.
Deuces.